People with a low income struggle to save because they are either not left with enough after expenses or are not in the habit of saving. Irrespective of how people manage their finances, no one can ignore the importance of saving. With discipline and financial planning, everyone can save, irrespective of how much they earn. As someone famous once said, savings give you the freedom to live life on your own terms. So, gather yourself, plan well and value your freedom. In this video, we are going to talk about 6 important steps on how you can save your money on a low income. Let's get started. Number 1, create and stick to a budget. Budgeting might sound like you are limiting yourself, but it allows controlled expenditure. It saves you from careless spending. Once you start budgeting, you'll know exactly where to spend your money, which, in turn, will help you bridge the gap between your savings goals and actual savings. So, plan your expenses and savings, allot your money accordingly and start tracking it efficiently. Number 2, use cash versus credit. It's amazing what happens when you are forced to watch your money disappear. It's much easier to stick to a budget when you only have a set amount of cash you are able to spend. Do some calculations and figure out how much money you need to spend each week. Put away the credit and debit cards and see how much differently you think about money after living on cash for a week or 2. This system could help you more accurately budget and understand the money that you spend. Number 3, change your television service. One of the easiest ways to find money to put in your savings account is to cancel your cable or satellite TV service and switch to a cheaper alternative. Many of the largest pay TV providers raised rates for 2020. And it's now pretty simple to get a wide variety of entertainment options from a streaming service that charges as little as $30 a month, although $50 or so is more likely. Netflix, probably the most well-known cable alternative, can be accessed directly on your TV for $8.99 to $15.99 a month, so long as it has or can download the Netflix app. You can also watch Netflix through a video game console or Blu-ray player. Number 4, look at your food bill. Another way to save money is to change the way you eat. Probably the best thing you can do is to stop or greatly cut back on eating out. It's so much cheaper to eat leftovers from last night's dinner than to go out for lunch. And the cost of dining out tends to rise faster than the cost of groceries. In the 12 months ended in July 2019, prices for food purchased to eat at home rose by 0.6%, while the cost of eating out increased by 1.8%. You could also consider giving up or cutting back on meat. Though produce can be expensive too, especially if you purchase fresh and organic options, meat typically costs more per pound. You can also save money by buying frozen or canned fruits, beans, and vegetables. Number 5, cut every category just a little. When you're pinching pennies, you may have already cut all the unnecessary items from your budget. A next step might be saving $5 to $10 per category in your budget and setting that money aside. You can often save another $5 per week at the grocery store by dropping 2 or 3 items off of your list. If you conserve fuel by consolidating trips, taking public transit, or walking when it's feasible, you can cut back on the amount you spend on gas each month by even more than $10. Similarly, you can adjust your thermostat so that you are paying less for heating and cooling costs. Number 6, work on paying off your debt. High-interest debt, like credit cards, can eat up your monthly income. You may be surprised at just how much you are paying in interest each month if you are carrying a balance on your credit cards. The average annual percentage rate on credit card accounts that were assessed interest in November 2019 was 16.88%. Taking steps to paying off your credit cards as quickly as possible will free up additional money in your budget and make it possible for you to do more things with your money. If you want to be more comfortable and save, getting rid of your debt is an important step. If you're looking forward to building your savings and living a financially independent life, take a minute and be honest with your current financial situation and goals. Now, try to adopt the above tips one by one in your life. It might seem complicated when you are starting off, but with some changes in your lifestyle and mindset, you'll be set for a financially fulfilling life. That wraps up the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay notified about our uploads. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.